I'm Mike Witzak, your co-host, and your host.
Rory Farrell.
Yeah.
In the flesh.
Yeah. What's going on, dude?
Is this it? We started?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, cool.
All right.
Yeah, we're starting. What's up? Nothing. Got a settlement today. Closed out a quick one, 23-day VA. That was nice to get off our plate and to get this guy into his home quickly and efficiently and
Smoothly. I mean, 23 days, very smooth.
Yeah,
Nice.
so that's kind of a good thing that we got done today. That made me happy. And it's Friday.
Yeah.
And we're doing happy hour, so
Awesome.
pretty good.
Good stuff, dude. Yeah.
Cool. So for those of you who did not tune in last week or haven't got a chance to check out the podcast vlog, this is what it is. It's the Marathon Mortgage Happy Hour. Every Friday, we're going to put together a quick 2, 3, 4, 5-minute video. We're going to crack a beer. We're going to talk about our week, any industry news, any wins we had for the week, and just kind of decompress a little bit. So to get into it, I'm Rory Farrell, Marathon Mortgage. Been a loan officer since 2016 with Marathon. My co-host,
Mike Witzak. I've been a loan officer with Marathon since, when did I come out? 2020?
Young buck, 15 years my senior.
Yes.
Birthday coming up.
Yes.
I'm sorry, my junior, I should say.
Yeah, you're my senior. 15 years my senior.
Yeah.
You're an old man.
But birthday's coming up, man.
Yeah, birthday's coming up March 20th.
Big month. So that's the podcast vlog. We're just going to keep rolling with it. We'll see how it goes. It's going to be a little sloppy. It's going to be very real. Not a lot of editing going on, so hopefully it's fun and you guys get to know us a little bit and get to know that we're real people and we like beer. So let's do it.
What do we have for the happy hour this day?
So the Ways Restaurant and Brewery out of Glenside popped over there today. Got a growler, a canned growler. It's 32 ounces, and what we are having today is the Big Littlefoot. It's a 4.6 percentage session hazy IPA, so it's actually perfect for happy hour. You know, if you're gonna start drinking earlier in the day, you should probably start with something a little lighter. So we're gonna crack it open here.
Yeah, and if you weren't here for the first one, Rory has a very big background in beers. So,
all right.
Look at that.
And you already had a little sip of this at the brewery today.
I did.
And
Thank you, sir.
how did you describe it? What surprised you about it?
Oh, how, well, you said a different word than I said, but I said it was airy, and you said it's pillowy, which I guess is a good way to describe it.
Pillowy. So hazy IPAs tend to have more oats in the brewing process. It makes it a little bit more soft, pillowy, a little bit, obviously opaque and hazy, but it definitely gives it a little bit more of a sweetness and kind of like a heavier mouthfeel. So, but yeah, at 4.6, it's kind of the perfect beer
It's like
to
fruity,
have
it's nice. Yeah.
at 3 p.m. on a Friday.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Brother.
Yep. Tastes like Friday.
Nice.
Cool. And one of the things that I want to bring up, and the reason that why we went to Ways today is because it's one of the ways that we stay in front of our past clientele. Is each year we we send out a gift certificate similar to this one around the new year to all of our past clients. Just a way to say thank you, thanks for your loyalty, thanks for your referrals, thanks for your repeat business. And we try to pair up with a local restaurant, brewery, something that's keeping it local. And this year we did it the Ways. Food's excellent, the beer's great, service is always good, and that's in Glenside. So go check that out. It's just a kind of a cool way for us to, number one, stay in front of our past clients. We do a really good job of making the process smooth during the actual loan process, but we always want to stay on top of them and just kind of make sure that we stay connected to them. Because we live and die off of referrals and repeat business. And it's also a cool way to connect with local businesses and highlight them and help them out a to by sending them a bunch of business. So, I thought that was a kind of a
absolutely
cool kind of serendipitous thing that we did today. We popped in there to retrieve some of those gift certificates and figured to pick up a crowler for the happy hour.
Yep. So what were some of your wins this week?
Wins this week, well, as I mentioned, closing that VA in 23 days. It was super smooth. The client was awesome. One of the biggest things about closing loans quickly is, do you have a client that's cooperative? This guy in particular, I asked him for, documents day one. He gave it to me day one. Got things signed, submitted, W-2s, pay stub, things like that. Got his homeowner's insurance within a couple days. So I mean, oftentimes we can only work as quickly as the client allows us to.
Yeah.
We can only underwrite things as quickly as the client gives us the documentation to underwrite. So he was awesome, obviously a veteran, so we thanked him for his service and provided him with the greatest service that we could. And it just feels good to help someone like that.
Yeah,
and get
especially
it done
too, like the key to a quick settlement. Everybody who's watching this and wants a quick settlement is getting us documents ASAP. If you say you want to settle in 25 to 30 days, all right, great. We could absolutely do that as long as you're working with us to get us the documents instead of working against us and not responding to emails or not calling us back. So that's like the biggest key to a quick settlement. I don't know, my win for the day, I was thinking about wins this week. I'd say in-person, like pre-qualifications. It's like the main reason I got into this business was to be in front of people and talk to them. And I got into it right at the time when being in front of people was not a great thing. COVID was around.
What happened? I don't remember.
Yeah, dude, crazy. So a lot of stuff's done over the phone, virtually. So when I get people that want to come in and sit down, I had 2 pre-qualifications come in this week alone, which is great in person.
And I had that one come in, I think it was like Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah, you had one come in Tuesday too.
Like a couple in a row.
It was nice.
And there's so often that we just don't even meet our clients until the settlement table. It's like everything's done electronically, DocuSign, things like that, which is different than realtors who are taking their clients out every day to see the houses in person.
Homes,
like us, it's like, we might not meet someone until the day of
settlement.
It's
nice because you build a connection with that person, like physically, instead of just virtually over the phone or online.
Yeah. And that was this girl was young, like she was technologically savvy, like she knew how to use the computer, she knew how to email and upload documents and all that, but she just said, hey, I feel more comfortable coming in and meeting. I'm like, cool, let's do it. So
for sure.
And we have an office space. We all, there's 5 or 6 of us in this office. We have a really nice space. So
stop by whenever you want.
Yeah.
Just bring us a beer.
Check out the podcast studio.
Yeah, check out the podcast studio. It's a pretty high-tech podcast studio we got going on here. But other than that, I mean, is there anything else you want to touch base on? I think we covered.
Yeah, so I had another kind of win, quote unquote, but just kind of like something to bring up is today one of my wins was I had one of my realtor partners give me a call and say, hey, I have this offer into a seller. They want to accept it. We've gotten essentially a verbal, but the pre-qualification for this client was from Bank of America. And Bank of America, it doesn't really matter, it could be any big bank.
Yeah.
And the listing agent said, hey, we'll accept your offer, but there's no way we're doing business with Bank of America. Too many things fall apart with these big banks. You can't get anyone on the phone. So kicked them over to me. I got them qualified within 10 or 15 minutes. Was able to match and actually do better than the rate that Bank of America was doing. And it won them the deal. So I think it's important to talk about, in this market, how competitive it is. Every little detail counts. So offer price, contingency dates, settlement dates, inspection waivers, appraisal waivers, all that stuff. But then also, what's the name of the lender on your pre-qualification letter or pre-approval letter?
Yeah.
Because, like I said, every little detail counts, and you might not get a deal done because you have Bank of America or Wells Fargo or whoever.
I mean, there's been times that we've gotten offers accepted because they saw that it was our pre-qualification letter. Like it's a huge help to work with somebody that's local. I mean, sure, there's times that we're more competitive on rates or they're more competitive on rates, but when it comes down to it, if you're somebody that wants to close quickly or you have something that's a little weird about your file that's going on, it's just so much better to work.
Needs a little extra nuancing through underwriting.
Correct. Yeah, it needs a little bit more hand holding than a typical file. Yeah. It's always better to work with a local lender. So that is a huge win.
Yeah, so that was one of my wins from today, or from this week. So cool. That's pretty much it. Time to finish this beer and log on off. So
yeah, we're gonna go enjoy the rest of our happy hour. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure to follow us or subscribe or like it, or wherever this video ends up being, do what you have to do on this app. If you didn't like it, let us know down in the comments below what we could do differently or what you suggest we should do.
Topics to talk about.
Beers to drink. I mean, we'll branch off from beers. We'll do hard liquors. We don't care. No,
maybe. Clear jets. It's 3:00 on a Friday.
Anyway, but with that being said, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. We hope we see you again, and we'll call that the happy hour.
Yep. Yeah. And check out the Waves Brewery in Glenside. They're awesome.
Later.
Thanks. Bye.
Peace. Nice. Good. Cheers.
One take. I love it.
from with too many lives, 25 years.